All right, we appear to be online. Appear to be ready to stream. Welcome to the Son of Stapes Power Hour, as I'm tempted to start calling it. We're continuing on with Shining Force 2 today, folks. I feel like if I don't at least do this once a week, we'll never get through it. You're finally here. You look so confused. You don't know why you're here? Yes, I used a spell on you. Where are you going? You can't escape from this mystery forest unless you help me. What you gonna do? By the way, who are you? Ziggy, yes, I knew it. Now, good luck. You've no time to waste. So, here we are. I think I have to go north to do something. Ugh, it's been a while, gang. But, oh man. Is my whole party alive? Yeah, that looks good. I've got Higgins. We got Rick up to Pegasus Knight. That's good. Okay, so I'm feeling pretty good about everything. Let's go in this cave. Treasure cave. Healing seed. Ziggy passed his healing seed to Sarah. Innuendo. Haha. Ziggy opened the chest, and he found a Protect Milk. And he passed his Protect Milk to Chester this time, because Ziggy likes to play both sides of the equation. Ziggy's a young, available bachelor and hero of the lands, so you can bet that he's, sowing his wild oats with his party members. Goddess Mitula can control the weather. A few wizards in the shrine also use the powers of nature. Dope. Ziggy investigated the statue. A statue of beautiful Mitula. I guess I'm in the Mitula area. I gotta go save Mitula from the devils. Devils, of course, are the enemy in this game. But I want to make sure I search everything. I've got all the secret level up items now, which are the not quite most important things. Ziggy opened the chest and found more healing seed, which he passed to Jaha. He really is getting around. Healing seeds. Protect Milk isn't bad because it'll let me, I think, raise my defense by 1 or some such permanently. But it's not necessary. Healing seeds are just proper healing items, slightly better than medicinal herbs. I guess this is the way I want to go to progress. You can't enter Mitula Shrine right now. Sir Astral, what do we do now? Convulsor says, you love that healing seed. It washes over you real nice, that healing seed. Hey, buddy, how are ya? Ziggy, what do you think? I'm not sure. That's a rare Ziggy speaking moment. Ziggy, it's obvious. I agree. We have to see the storytellers and listen to the legends. Make a break for it. Uh-oh. Despite their scurrying, it failed. Wait, you must not enter the holy shrine. So be it, let the truth be known. Truth is... Oh, look at his fancy teleportation. Oh, they're devils.
Go away, the devils already occupy this shrine.
Convulsor says the healing seed gets in real deep. It does. And, you know, if you're not really good on your hygiene... Oh, look at this. An auto mod is telling me that your comment is too blue, Convulsor. I'm going to allow it. That's an evil motherfucker right there, says Convulsor. Devils again. Right, Sir Astral? Ziggy, attack! Okay, so, what do we got this time? What's new to the world of Shining Farce 2 in terms of enemies? These worms, when last we saw them, were eating the bridge that we were trying to cross, and they pack quite the wallop. Wyverns we're quite familiar with at this point. I think we fought wizards before. This is an orc lord. Lord of the orcs. Probably has some sort of badass name in their communities. Something to the tune of, like, I don't know, Nebricior or something. You know, like something way cooler than Nebricior. Jeez. Master Monk we've seen before. He heals. Dark Knight is new. It's probably not as cool as the Christopher Nolan film. Oh, look at this. What do we got here? This is a treasure chest that's on an island? How do you even get that? We may have to do some thinking on that one. And one of the traits of Centaur people in these Shining Force games is they get a lot of movement. And while that's good in a lot of cases, what it can lead to is you putting them way out in advance of where the other characters can make it too comfortably. So what that means is I can't go overboard with, you know... Oh, wow. Geralt just got hit for 22 by that worm. You can't go overboard with running them into the center of combat. You got to be careful about moves like that. Chester hucks a spear, deals 12 damage to worm. Not a great amount of damage, but I'll take it. Jaha moves up to bandy about his sword, 20 damage to the worm. It's looking hurt, but it's not down yet. Kazan moves ahead. We'll send Rick in. Oh, Rick can actually throw spears as well, so we're going to position him as such. Oh, worm quickly dodged the attack. Tricky worms. Used to love a good old game of tricky worm with a young lady that was willing. You know, don't want to be gross about it. Oh no! A wyvern attacking my sorcerer. 24 damage. Oh, he gets a counterattack for 4. That's awesome. Alright, so we're getting tore up from both sides now. Not great. Not great. We're going to send in Slade to do some... Vlad the Bunny rolls in and says huzzah. And I say huzzah and back. Good to see you, Vlad. Peter takes the wyvern down with a mighty tornado of his wings and levels up to 11. 3 HP, 3 attack, 2 defense, agility by 1. Pretty good, Peter. Pretty good. Convulsor says, Slade is awesome. Love the ninja rat. He is definitely amazing. Like, there's no other way to put it, really. He's just amazing. Sarah does a complicated jump kick and heals Tyron for 18 hit points. Vlad the Bunny says Slade Craven is a badass. He's an absolute fan favorite, is what we've come to know. I like how he doesn't even face the enemy as he comes down in his ninja jump. He just kind of like sticks his sword out, and usually he hits. But it's the confidence in his leaping sword attacks that get him as far as he's gotten in the Force. I mean, if you think about it, that guy used to like use a little tiny knife and he'd like poke. Yeah. None of that. How do you even make it on like a team full of guys that fight in complicated tactical combat when you're just poking with a knife? You got babysat by the tactical advisor. That's how it happens. Anyway, Kazin's throwing like meteors down on dudes right now. He got 49 experience points and he didn't level up. But he did kill one of them. Oh. Similarly, we're going to have Tyron use Apollo on this worm right here. Get that cursor out of there. I didn't see how much damage it did, but it killed that worm, and Tyron leveled up to 7. HP up by 2, MP up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. Not the most stellar of level ups, but you can't always get what you want, gang. Oh, that might have been a mistake. We might be losing Geralt right here. You know, Geralt has not been performing super well because he keeps getting killed in battle like that. And he might actually soon be a contender for leaving the Farce. Which I don't want to do. But if he can't pull his weight, there's going to be a lot of people that I need to make room for. Although maybe not this stream. Slade goes in. Hits for 18 damage. He levels up to 10. HP up by 2. MP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 1. Agility up by 1. So a gain of 7, which I'm not unhappy with. Can May do anything? She can. Shooting her bow cannon. Oh, wow. 19 damage. Worm was defeated. She earns 28 experience points and levels up to 11. HP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. Kind of a lackluster level up there. But May is solid and does some decent damage. Gotta love May. We send Peter in to hassle this monk. Who immediately heals himself. Overheals himself, really. Wizard runs up and hits Peter with a stick. Not a lot of damage when you're hitting big magic birds with sticks. Ziggy moves in to hit the wizard with his sword, dealing 19 damage. Oh, he gets a second attack and kills the wizard, dealing just enough damage to kill the wizard. Ziggy is all that is man and gains 430 coins. Send May in to take a shot at the monk now, lowering it so someone else can hopefully finish it off. 16 damage done. Rick moves in to further soften it up. Only dealing 8 damage. I don't know if Rick will be staying on for too long either, but I got hopes for him. I've never made him a Pegasus Knight before, so he's kind of an experiment. A gentleman who is much better acquainted with the game than I was came by the stream one night and informed me that he is the choice to pick if you want a Pegasus Knight with a high defense stat. Which I guess is okay. Master Monk, oh, Slade gets 2 attacks. Critical 2 attacks. Vlad the Bunny says, these wizards having bad luck after smacking Peter with their sticks. It's true. My advice to these people would be to not hit the Phoenix with a stick. I don't want them to, because I kind of like winning. But if you must try, don't insult my intelligence by hitting my phoenix with a stick, sir. Yeah. I appreciate people coming by and checking out this stream tonight just before I have to go out to work. It's been really challenging finding nights to stream since my job picked up a little bit. I'll always be able to do my Tuesday night stream, but it'll be pretty flexible. That's not the right word. Uh-oh. Ooh, Orc Lord one-shots Kazan for 34. Kazan goes poof. Try to rally characters over. Okay. Now, obviously the Orc Lord is the bigger threat there, but we got to take out the Master Monk before we go whole hog. There's still a lot of enemies remaining as well, so that's something to be concerned about. Rick moves in to throw a spear at the Master Monk, dealing only 6 damage. Womp womp. Okay, I guess we're going to have to maybe babysit him some kills if we want to keep him going. Chester does not have to get that close. He throws a spear and deals 8 damage. Maybe they just don't do that much damage. Maybe. Oh, I forgot my own advice. But the Orc Lord's dead. Peter deals 20 damage and defeats him, gains 43 experience points, and does not level up. I don't think she needs to heal anybody. But let's just search around a bit. Peter's a little hurt. He's got a bit of a scrape. Yeah. For just the little bit of experience this will provide, Sarah will do her mighty healing kicks and gave Tyron 8 hit points back. We've lost 2 characters in this battle already of our 12. Master Monk gets brutally shelled for 11 damage by Elric. Oh wow. Didn't see this coming. Instead of healing the other guy, the Master Monk attacks Slade, who dodges his attack. Oh, this Master Monk is going to heal himself. That's why. He recovers 34 hit points. So it's like he was never hurt at all. Kiliani says, fun fact, the Master Monks cheat. They can cast heal level 3, which costs 10 MP, even when they have 9 MP. Friggin' Master Monks. Am I right? Already not at all stand-up guys. And then on top of that, they can cheat. I appreciate the tip. Wham! Wizard gets damaged by 21. Wizard gets a counter attack for 5. It's way nicer to be on the receiving end of 5 damage than on the giving end of 5 damage. Well, now in an advantageous position to snipe all of these enemies. May will kill this wizard off. She'll gain 30 experience points, but not level up. Wyvern coming in off of the east side to attack Rick. 30 damage, but he's not down yet. Slade is actually going to back off and cast Katon level 2, which, while it looks all fiery, deals non-elemental damage. So no one resists it. He deals 18 damage and then 20 damage to the Master Monk. He earns 33 experience and levels up to 11. HP up by 2, MP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, and agility up by 2. Slade killing in the name of the Shining Farce. We cannot get Tyrant into position to do anything with his mumbo-jumbo. Worm moves in to attack Ziggy. Does 23 damage and poisons him. Boo earns on that. The Wyvern from the west circles a little bit. We're going to move Chester right here behind this pillar to throw a spear at this Master Monk. We got to take them down while the iron's hot, so to speak. Not to mix metaphors with non-metaphors. Jaha, swinging his sword, does 13 damage, earns 13 experience points. Rick is going to go for the kill on this Master Monk. He throws a spear, and whammy, 6 damage. Master Monk was defeated. Rick earns 49 experience and levels up to 5. HP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 3. Agility up by 1. A strong gain to defense. Elric is going to attack this Wyvern. Archers do more damage to flying things. 21 damage to that Wyvern. Pretty good. Oh, and he gets a second attack. Ba-boom. That brass gunner. 21 damage. Wyvern was defeated. 49 experience points. He levels up to 8. HP up by 1. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 3. Agility up by 1. And found 450 gold. You know, that's a pretty good turn for young Elric. Peter the Phoenix attacks this Master Monk, who's completely undamaged. He does 18 damage. He gets counterattacked for 7. Earns 15 experience. Sarah will cast Heal 3 on Ziggy. Kiliani says, most Pegasus Knights get a lot of defense to compensate for missing out on land effect. That's great news. It's interesting that I never learned any of this stuff when I was growing up and playing this game. I mean, I guess I could have figured it out somehow. Kiliani says, except Chester, who actually gets less defense on top of losing out on land effect. Well, I'm all the more glad then that I didn't choose to promote Chester. Slade hits the Master Monk for 20 and earns 17 experience points. Oh, no. Gets attacked by Dark Knight for 28. Oof. Well, we're going to Apollo this Master Monk, hopefully to death here. No, only for 23 damage. Tyron earns 27 experience points. But he already leveled up, so it's okay. And we're going to mayor him to death right now. Convulsor says, classic Chester. You want Chester to be good. You really, really do. Oh, May leveled up. She got a gain of 6. Rick's gonna safely attack this Pegasus Knight. Or rather, this worm. Interesting that that Orc Lord could have attacked me just now and then didn't. He ran away. Elric's going to move and shoot this worm for 14. He's got 19 hit points left. Vlad the Bunny says, Chester cheese. And Kaleni says, nobody likes Chester. Dendy face. Oh, the Western Wyvern finally moved in and attacked my healer. Clever girl. Ziggy will counterattack by killing that worm before it gets to do anything else. He's still poisoned. I need to remember that. 29 experience points for Ziggy. Ziggy gets damaged by 2 because of the poison. Speaking of Chester, everyone's favorite character, he's going to move right here and throw a spear at this wyvern. Kaleni says, except for a streamer called Nakuri, anyway. Chester's got a likable face, and he's got the green hair of an anime character that you want to like. He just doesn't feel like a very strong character. And he harkens back to Ken in the first Shining Force, who I, as a child, would constantly run into the depths of the enemy force and watch as he got slaughtered mercilessly by a superior number of enemies. Jihad is leveled up to 10, so that's good. I missed his gains, and I'm sorry about that, but, you know, battle is chaotic. Ah, Wyvern dodged Peter's attack. That's terrible. Well, it's tempting to use. Yeah, we're going to do it. Sarah's going to just attack this Wyvern. We're not going to play it safe. Oh, it dodged again. What the hell? Oh, no. Well, here comes that Orc Lord. He's going to hit Jaha. He deals 20 damage. Jaha counters for 10. Not bad, I guess. What to do here? Slade is going to fall back and attack the stupid Wyvern. Bam. 24 damage. He earns 10 experience points. Oh no, Rick's gonna die for show here. Kaleni says in the speedrun, Chester gets killed off in Battle 2 as fast as possible and is never revived. The priest. That is some definite Chester hate, if ever I've heard it. Ah, this Wyvern has dodged 3 of the last 4 melee attacks on it. That's ridiculous. Ziggy gets damaged by 2 because of the poison. Elric, shooting bombs. Blammo. Damaged by 22. Wyvern was defeated. Vlad the Bunny says, Rick rolled. It's true. He totes got Rick rolled. But then again, he's no stranger to love. He knows the rules, and so do I. Apollo, shooting crap out of his hands. 25 damage to the Dark Knight. Kaleni says flyers dodge much more often than land units, which is definitely evident after that last little fracas. May's going to shoot the Dark Knight for 10. 14, in fact. She earns 25 experience and 500 money. And that is the boss, so we just win the fight. Hooray for us. Quickly going to run back to town. Heal everyone back to life. It's possible that that's unnecessary, but I sure don't trust it. Welcome, your desire will be fulfilled. Let me investigate all of you. Gosh, Kazan's exhausted. I feel like I didn't completely upgrade my group last time, so I should probably just go check the weapons store real quick. Because Wixie says, don't forget to detox. One hand. And Kaleni says, except when being attacked by arrow-using classes and monsters. So they're especially accurate at hitting them then. That's good to know. Ziggy is poisoned, but I can treat you. It'll cost 10 gold. Okay. Okay. Thanks for the reminder. Anyway, weapons and stuff get to be quite expensive now, so I might only be able to afford one. I could probably sell all of my healing seed, though. What's up, boy? We guarantee all items in good condition. Oh, I'm not even looking at what my guys are wearing anyway. F it. We're just going to start saving money now for the next hurdle of investment needed to upgrade everybody's weapons. I haven't even been upgrading. What a bizarre town full of weird things. I still don't understand that turtle person. And I even have a turtle person in my farce. But he doesn't look anything like that guy. Anyway, it's a weird world we inhabit. Welcome, Grand Seal Force.
What? I heard a voice from the other side of the door.
I'm Zalbard. I'm one of the greater devils.
Oh, man.
Do come in. Of course, you can go back now and abandon Metula.
Sir Astral, the greater devil that attacked Bedeau was as strong as Volcanon.
Are you talking about Sir Odd-Eye? Did he fight against Volcanon at Bedeau?
Yes, and he lost.
I can't believe it. Odd-Eye is the strongest devil among us. But we haven't been able to contact him lately. This is good news for me. If I could get the Jewel of Evil, I can take his place. Now, enter the shrine. Metula is here.
What should we do? A greater devil awaits us inside.
Been there, Peter.
Odd-Eye, Odd-Eye, Odd-Eye. Sir Astral? I think I've heard that name before.
Oh, he's pushing Peter around now.
Sir Astral?
What is happening here exactly?
Sir Astral! What? Peter, don't scare me. What's wrong with you? Should we go into the shrine now?
Oh, sorry.
Zalbard, at least he's not as strong as Odd-Eye. But still, he's a greater devil.
He's just ignoring Peter. Like, what? That's so rude. Oh, man. Old wizards. They're probably my favorite fantasy character in general.
We'd better complete our preparations before we go in.
Okay. So, you heard them. Complete our preparations before we go in. I don't know how to get this treasure chest off the top of my head. That's a preparation I'd like to prepare. I hope it's not important, whatever it is. Vlad the Bunny says Alzheimer's is serious business, kids. Especially when it happens to wizards. Oh, can I, like... Swexy says you get it by playing the Japanese version. Alright, good enough.
What a pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Oh, he's ugly, isn't he?
Astral, straight for the insults against the, like, greater devil creature.
What? You dare insult me? I've never. For that you will die.
Good one, Astral.
Are you ready to die?
I guess so. Okay, well, thanks to Astral, we're going straight into this. Harpy Queens. Queen of the Harpies. No. Okay, well, let's have a little look-a-loo around here. So we got ourselves a Dark Knight and an Orc Lord and a Wizard basically waiting right there. Over yonder, we have some more enemies staggered about to the east. Let's have a look at Zalbard himself. So Zalbard has 80 hit points. He can cast Bolt 2 and has a staggering 91 attack. So he's going to probably kick the crap out of anybody that gets too close to him. Kazexi says, I forget what's in it, but their version doesn't have the first Vigor Ball, so we obviously went out. That's def true. Do you have to wait until you get to, like, Sheila to get the other Vigor Ball? It's, like, way, way far in the game, isn't it? Kaleni says, you aren't set up for it, so you shouldn't worry about it, but you should see the speedrun strat for Zalbard sometime. I'm actually concerned I won't be able to beat Zalbrad here. I'm playing on Ouch, but someone told me that that doesn't actually increase the damage done by enemies at all, so it's kind of a waste of a difficulty level, which is too bad. I remember Sarah being a lot faster as a master monk. Vlad the Bunny says, befuddled old man causes battle. That's absolutely what this is. Well, I mean, we were going to fight anyway. Oh, here comes the Blaze 3. But I should have known that was going to happen. Sarah got damaged for 14. Jaha got damaged by 16. Rick got damaged by 15. So be it. Zwexy says, Super's the only difficulty that changes anything. You may have been the person who told me that the first time. And I believe you. Slade attacks the wizard, deals 22 damage. Sadly, I wasn't going to start over. Because I think it might have even been last stream that you told me that. Slade gets heavy attack by the Dark Knight for 36 damage, which is a lot of damage. We're going to try Blaze 3 on this wizard, but I feel like it's not going to work. I mean, it'll work, just won't kill him. He gets damaged by 14, leaving him at 1 health. Kazan gains 18 experience points. And you see, that doesn't take him out. But it does let Rick have a shot at him. He throws a spear and deals 14 damage. Wizard was defeated. Rick gains 48 experience points. Poof. Zwecky says, how long ago was this? You seem familiar enough, but I don't think it was in the last month. I might be wrong. But your name does seem familiar. It would have been within the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 weeks. Ziggy moves up and deals 20 damage to Dark Knight. He levels up to 11, which is awesome. HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. Peter goes in for the pincer. I only thought it might be you, Kazekwi, because... Kazekwi. I have no idea how your name is pronounced. Because your name is somewhat familiar to me, and I know it was someone that was not known to me who was talking to me about these things. But it absolutely might have been someone else. Orc Lord moves in to attack Geralt, but he quickly dodges the attack. Yeah! Now you will pay for this transgression, Orc Lord. Chester moves in, throws a spear, hurts the Orc Lord for 8 damage. Jaha hits the Orc Lord for 18. Elric moves in, shoots a cannon shell. Bam. 13 damage. Gets another shot in. Shablam! 12 more damage. Orc Lord is defeated. He earns 49 experience and levels up to 9. He gets not very many stats. We haven't lost anyone yet, so that's great. All of these baddies were defeated. Who needed healing? Except for... Oh, no one gets it. Good old Johnny Hotfingers. Is that a regular gargoyle? That can't be right. Oh, what's this? Harpy Queen casts Freeze level 2 on Ziggy. Oh, 14 damage. Curse you, Harpy Queen. Now, let's just quickly have a little look-see at this. Yeah, it's a gargoyle from, like, several levels ago. He's got 29 HP. I wonder if we can one-shot him. No idea why they would throw that into this fight. No idea at all. Jaha moves to the east side of the Harpy and swings a sword, dealing 22 damage. Ziggy matches his style and deals 25 to the same Harpy Queen. And then, what the hey? Campfire's out for the Harpy Queen. Dealing exactly 7 damage. More than enough to finish her off. 49 experience, Kazan levels up to 6, HP up by 2, MP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 1, agility up by 2. Zekwi says, it's Zalbard's pet, don't bully him. Kappa. Given that we've already come in here and bullet... Whoa, dirty pool, Dark Knight. Tyrant got damaged by 28. Given that we already came in here and, like, we're slinging insults at Zalbard before even trying to, like, reason with him or come to some sort of agreement. Oh, Slade gets 2 attacks on the Dark Knight, deals a total of 30 damage. It's just marvelous. Elric taking a shot. Knocks him down to 10. Wyvern coming after Jaha. Oh, belching flames. No. Jaha got damaged by 17. Chester earned 7 experience points. Not a lot of experience points. Peter throws a tornado and deals 28 damage to the Wyvern. Peter's so good. Rick throws a spear, 17 damage to the Wyvern. Gets a second attack. Takes it out. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. He levels up to 6. HP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 2. Agility up by 1. Poof. Geralt's going to go in for the kill on this Dark Knight. He hugs him for 11 damage. Dark Knight was defeated. He earns 49 experience, levels up to 8, HP up by 2, attack up by 2, defense up by 2, agility up by 2. An increase of 8. And 8 is great. First thing I'd like to do is toss a heal 3 on Jaha. Sarah levels up to 8, HP up by 2, MP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, and agility up by 1. Oh. Harpy coming in hot. Definitely going to take out Slade with this Freeze 2 cast. Chester gets hit. Slade gets taken out. Queen of the Harpies. Wow, everybody's tossing out spells. Peter, it's like a gentle breeze, that Blaze 3 spell. Rick gets damaged by 16, though. And that's no joke. Ziggy moves up to swat at the Harpy Queen. Ooh, critical hit for 34 damage. Pretty nice. Cassin's going to start dropping Blaze 3s of his own. Dealing only 13 damage to the wizard. It makes sense that they'd have resistance to magic. Jaha, fully healed, ready to serve the Farce, deals 19 damage to that same wizard. We'll have May shoot this Harpy Queen. $30 damage. Harpy Queen was defeated. She gains 31 experience points. Pretty good. Mo Diddy says, hello, Son of Stapes. My friend, how are you doing? I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. Been a little bit. Just doing a bit of Shining Force here before I have to go to work later tonight. Rick throws a spear and takes the wizard out. 14 damage. Wizard was defeated. Rick gains 49 experience points, but does not level up. Poof. Okay, Tyrant is who needs to be healed the most right now. Actually, just going to take a little second here to see what's left. 3 Dark Knights is nothing to sneeze at. He's still got an Orc Lord, and he's most importantly got a healer. Then we've got that little gargoyle, who I'm not so worried about. We want to, of course, take out as many of these ads as we can before engaging Zalbard himself. Zalbard can cast Bolt 2, and I think he can do it a lot. So he's no slouch at range either. But unlike, say, Taros, who only Ziggy could attack and hurt, the whole Farce can beat up on Zalbard, which hopefully means we can overwhelm him quickly. But most importantly, we need to get that monk out of there. Oh, it looks like he's coming for me right now. That's intimidating. I have a lot of members of the force left right now, but many of them need to be healed. Oh, wow, check this out. He's coming right for Peter. Zalbard comes out, casts Bolt 2, heavy attack. Jaha gets damaged by 21. Kazan gets damaged by 16. Peter gets damaged by 17. Jeepers. Okay, so I guess we're doing this right now. No times for niceties. No time for anything. Do I go straight for Zalbard, or do I kill the ads? Conventional wisdom says kill the ads, but if he's going to come right at me like that, Jaha deals 13 damage. Tyrant needs to be healed. Oh. The Dark Knight chooses to ignore Jaha and goes after Peter, dealing 30 damage on a heavy attack. Peter's a free revive, so screw that. He goes after Zalbard directly and deals 16 damage. He gets a second attack for 16. Amazing. But then Zalbard counters him, dealing 18 damage. Peter is exhausted. Still. I still like my chances a lot in this fight right now. May shoots the Dark Knight because that's all she can reach. She deals 17 damage to him. Chester also can't reach Zalbard. So he throws a spear and deals 7 damage to the same Dark Knight. Oh. Well, I'd like to run Sarah in there, but you know I won't. Mo Diddy says, wow, aggressive. That's super aggressive. I didn't think he'd be that aggressive. I figured, like most enemies, he would just kind of sit at the back and wait for me to come to him. But instead, he moved all the way across with his 2 turns that round. Glad the bunnies is back. Got some pizza. Pizza's delicious. I myself opted for burgers tonight. Zalbard takes out Jaha. 43 damage on a heavy attack. Jaha is exhausted. Holy crap. And he then moves on to Chester, just completely undeterred by wading into, like, several people. And he does 38 out of 40 damage to my centaur. The Dark Knight moves in to do stuff, but he can't reach. And now I'm going to cast Blaze 3 on them. Zalbard takes a measly 8 damage. Dark Knight gets hit by 16. The other Dark Knight gets hit by 15. Kazan earns 36 experience points. Zalbard getting attacked by Geralt. He deals 11 damage. He counterattacks for 18. Geralt gains 6 experience points. This is some weird, wacky business. I can't believe Zalbard is so ahead of everybody else. Rick throws a spear and deals 6 damage. And this might be it. Zalbard only got damaged by 7. Dark Knight got damaged by 12. So how summons work is they spread damage out across however many things you attack. So while normally Apollo does something like, oh, check that out. Tywin leveled up to 8 and learned a new summon. He learned Neptune. Vlad the Bunny says he was called ugly. Of course he's aggressive. Very true. Zalbard, with 3 hit points, gets killed by Ziggy. Zalbard was defeated. Ziggy earned 49 experience points, and he's a gosh darn greater devil slayer. Poof.
Impossible. Why do I have to die? Where is Matula? I don't know. I haven't seen her. Oh, oops, the ground orb. I can't endure the light. Oh.
Poof.
Thanks to the ground orb, we finally defeated Zalbard.
You heard about him for the first time like 10 minutes ago. What do you mean by finally defeated him?
The orb released holy power in its light.
You didn't even do anything, Astral, except run in there and insult him.
Hey, look over there.
Welcome. Intense. Oh, ground orb went into the statue. Thank you. I finally returned to this world.
Goddess Matula.
Oh, nice to meet you, Sir Astral.
Oh, you know my name? Gee. Please tell us, what should we do now?
I don't know.
What? But why? You're a goddess. You know our future, right?
I'm not Valcanon. I never tell people the future, even if it could prevent death. Oh, taking a dig at Valcanon.
Death, not ours, I hope.
Zaon is an unimaginably strong devil. If he attains full power, I, even Valcanon, would not be able to stop him.
So we have to defeat him before he revives completely.
His power is sealed in the Jewel of Evil.
So that's why he wants the jewel. Then why don't we keep the jewel forever?
Ark Valley is the place where evil power gathers. He will recover his power if he stays there long enough.
Did you say Ark Valley?
You call it Ancient Tower or Grand Seal. Grand Seal is named for the symbol in the tower. It seals the ground.
I see.
Then she shimmers.
Goddess Machula, where are you going?
Down to the surface to save the people.
Are you going to abandon us as Valkanon did?
Well, no. I'll give you a hint. Listen to the legends from the storytellers before you go to Grans Island. You can't kill Zayon, but Valkanon and I will help you if you weaken him. Ziggy, you are the chosen one. You have the holy jewel. We need your help to reseal Zayon. Find the holy sword.
Where is it? How can we find it?
It's on Grans. Your jewel will lead you to... And she vanished from the material plane.
Machula! Machula! Ziggy, Machula has vanished. What should we do now? We have to go to Ark Valley on Grans Island. Ziggy, find the storytellers first.
Well, first thing I'm going to do is steal the treasure in this temple. So that's a mithril. That's great. I'm going to pass that to Jaha. Which isn't weird, unlike passing him my healing seed. I found a critical sword. I'll pass that to Kazan. Not a good fit. Chat's been talking about pizza, and Matula Oblongata is Vlad the Bunny's comment on this situation. Whoop. I feel a power returning me to human. Hey, the evil is gone. Did you chase them away?
Ziggy, who is she?
Did you say Ziggy? Oh, you're from Grand Seal.
Yeah, we are, but who are you?
Did you know how long I've been there as a stone statue?
How did you know Ziggy?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm Taya, a sorceress. Goddess Matula told me about you.
She did.
Yes, she's worried about you. You were fated to fight Zayon, but she is unable to help you. It's an order from Valkanon. This pantheon of gods is confusing. But I'm here for her. I'm here to help you. Taya the sorcerer has joined the Farce. She will not actually be joining us, though. Nuts to that, I says. You want to go to Grans, right? Then I think we can use the ancient ship. Let's go to Nazca. Cool. Let's go to Nazca. Oh, more treasure. How about that? Ziggy opened the chest. He found a power water. Passing that over to Slade. More healing seed. He passed the healing seed to Vlad. Amazing. Watch out for Ziggy in the night, Vlad. He likes to pass people the healing seed. Oh, these would be the aforementioned storytellers. Ark Valley is a dark place where evil gathers. He who rules Ark Valley is the king of the devils. Mo Diddy says NASCAR? Vlad the Bunny asks, she sorks? And then says, don't pass seeds to me. It just passes it to whoever has room. But you'll notice he's passed seeds to somebody different every time. He who rules Ark Valley is the king of the devils. I feel like I already read that.
In the event of Xeon awakening, the power of light will choose another. Believe us, we lie not. Attack the devil at his mouth with the holy sword.
It's weird that he specifically asked me to believe him.
Evil Ark Valley was sealed beneath the ancient tower. Never open the great door to the tower. A great evil sleeps inside. With the holy sword in hand, the brave man fought against the two devil kings. The holy sword contained holy power. Thus, the two devil kings were defeated. Grieving over the fight, the god of wisdom created the Jewel of Light. The Jewel of Light chose a brave man and gave him a holy sword. I think I'm reading this backwards. When Xeon lost his powers, he fell to earth and created a giant crater when he hit. His moan destroyed the mountains, and the crater was buried by the debris. Xeon won, and every devil named him the king of the devils. The other two kings envied Xeon. They sealed his evil powers inside the Jewel of Evil.
This is some Shining Force 1 stuff they're talking about here, if I'm not mistaken.
Dark Saul, Dark Dragon, and Xeon fought desperately to obtain Ark Valley.
Dark Saul and Dark Dragon are the bosses from Shining Force 1, if I'm not mistaken. Spoiler alert. It's been a long time since Shining Force 1 was out, if you haven't played it by now. I don't know what to tell you, man. The fighting of the devil kings created a mighty storm. So don't read them counterclockwise like I did. Read them clockwise. Like, of course you should have. Anyway, we learned the wisdom of the storytellers. Now we gotta go to Nazca. Nazca. Ziggy investigated the statue. A statue of beautiful Mitula. Or maybe it's Mitula. Ugh, that doesn't sound beautiful. No offense to anyone named Mitula. Beautiful Mitula. Okay, go revive our fellows. Probably going to do a little bit of boring inventory management when we step out of town here. I would like to organize our inventory. Maybe have a look at our permanent use items. Because I think I've got quite a few of them now. And many of these characters will be staying on the force through the end of the game. Though again, not everyone. Well, who's this bird person? Vlad the Bunny says, at least she isn't named Dragula. I don't know. I'd like a little Drac on my team. Whoa, such fly. Excuse me, are you Ziggy of Grans?
Yeah, he's Ziggy, but who are you?
I'm Screech of Bordeaux.
Bordeaux?
Ziggy saved my life there.
Ziggy saved... Oh, yes, I remember.
You remember me? Let me thank you. May I go with you? Peter checks him out. Gives him the ocular pat down.
You grew up quickly, huh?
Yeah, I learned how to fight. Screech the bird battler has joined the farce. Hot tip, he is also never going to join the team. He might be good. I don't know. I've never used Screech, but if he's anything like Luke, he's not worth it. Vlad the Bunny says, Screech from Saved by the Bell. Dustin Diamond.
Ziggy, are you ready for battle?
This must be the depot.
Store whose item?
We're going to do a lot of item storing here. I have no idea what a fairy tier does. The rings are probably good items, but I, once again, need to actually take some time and figure out who I want to give those to. Healing drops, healing seeds. Lots of healing items. Ooh, a shining ball. Store the protect milk. The dry stone is something I will need at some point. I don't think I ever lose the caravan. I don't know how much mithril I have. There's only a finite amount of mithril, and it's what you need to make the best items. Like the best weapons for your characters. That critical sword is probably better than whatever I'm using. So we should give it to either Slade, because he's awesome, or Ziggy, because he's the main guy. Vlad's healing seed is now in the storehouse. Gross. Okay, I think we're almost good here, guys. I do apologize. This is not the most thrilling part of this game. The faces of people who will never, ever, ever see combat on my crew. Janet, Higgins, Screech, Taya. Oh, somehow Screech comes before Taya.
Did you change your mind?
What do we got in the old cart here? Vlad the Bunny says, I want some medicinal herbs. Ooh, chirrup sandals. Look at those. Awesome, right? I only have one mithril in there? That's not correct. There we go. 4 mithril is not a lot either. And I mean, I don't need that many, but I need some. I have 1 running pimento. That's it.
Ziggy, take it easy.
So I think next we have to go to the walled-off city. Which I think is back this way. But I'm not really sure. Anyway, those MRFers better respect me, because I've been killing great devils now, and Ziggy ain't nothing to F with. As my rap songs will go when the bards write them. Okay. Let's see, this is where I thought I had to go. But evidently not. This is not Nazca. This is Pakalon, a kingdom of fine centaurs, and we welcome you. That's pretty exhausting, Pakalon. We have to go to Nazca. Let's go find Nazca. Oh. Alright, well, I might need to actually take a second and look that information up. If we don't have any experts in the house. But it was my understanding that I need to go through that gate there. And in order to do that, I think I need to talk to Freya. But I don't know where Freya is. Maybe he's here in Pakalon. I am tight with the king here. Maybe the king has something to say about it.
Thank you, strangers. You saved us. But I didn't think we would be saved by humans.
Thank you.
You defeated Zalbard and saved Metula? You are trustworthy soldiers, so would you do me a favor? Please go to Moon with me.
What are you going to do there?
I believe there are survivors in Moon. I would like to save them.
We have to go through Moon to get to Nazca, right?
Nazca is spelt incorrectly there, Peter. Lock it down, man.
Ziggy, let's go together.
All right.
Ziggy decides to take Freya with him. Check that out. I didn't have to look up nothing.
Thank you very much.
Freya. So Freya, as it turns out, apparently isn't the worst healer that you get on your team. But he's a vicar, so he's not tempting.
Finally, you've left the castle, Vicar Freya. Gisp. So you remember me? What do you want? I have plans for you. I'm very happy that you came out of the castle. Why? I've been waiting for Freya. Vicar Freya, you locked the Gate of Moon, remember? My faithful soldiers can't enter Parmecia. Now you will open it. It's a trap. Freya, run! He can't. Camilla! Camilla!
Zekwi says attack's a good spell. It's true.
Camilla, we met her in Pangoat Valley.
What?
Ah, Camilla, you're here. Get the key for me.
Guess you're as devious as usual.
That I am. Now get the key.
Me? Why?
Camilla.
I hate you. I won't help you. You want the key? You get it. You can use my army. You see you later.
Yep.
That witch. Camilla. Camilla. They're divided. I don't need your help, Camilla. Come on, devils. Kill Ziggy now.
And here come the devils. They just appear out of thin air.
Bye, Ziggy. You're not staying? I'm good at using my brains, not my strength. I'll return by the time you're defeated.
At least he knows his limits. That's the sign of a good wizard or leader. And wizard. Vlad the Bunny says Admiral Akbar channeling. Yeah, it's true. It was a very Admiral Akbar moment. Am I missing somebody here? No, I got the full complement of Farce. Oh, excuse me. Yawning before I have to go to work for 8 hours. Not a good start. So let's see here. We have... I thought I saw some new units. Okay, that's a Necromancer. They are cast and freeze 3. That's probably my new wizard enemy. Likewise, we have a Dark Bishop, which has only Aura level 1, but that'll heal a lot of... it's an AoE heal, basically. But level 1 shouldn't be for a lot. And
Oh, there's even guys all the way over here? Come on, man. No one's going all the way over there to kill those guys. Okay, so it looks pretty straightforward. There's a few stragglers to the east. And not much to the west. A harpy. So we'll just form up and move forward. Oh. Don't really need to move her too far up. Oh, the Dark Knight comes right in for the attack on Ziggy. He deals 25 damage, which is pretty respectable. Those Dark Knights, they've been around for a few fights now, but they're still dealing a lot of damage. Jahad deals 14 damage. Blammo. 12 damage to the Dark Knight. Chester moves up and throws a spear. But Dark Knight quickly dodges the attack. GD. Peter moving in for the behind attack. Or taking him from the rear. 21 damage. The Dark Knight is still not down. I guess Ziggy is the only one hurt right now. But he's pretty hurt, so we'll use a heal 3 on him. Sarah kicks, and Ziggy recovers 25 hit points. She gains 10 experience points and doesn't level up. Interesting that they have both Master Monks and Dark Bishops. I guess Bishops are supposed to be more like castery priests. Oh, look at this. Harpy Queen coming up and casting Freeze 3 on just Chester. 14 damage. My reprisal will be terrible. Chester gets hit for another 34 damage at the hands of the Dark Knight, but he retaliates and deals 4, killing the Dark Knight. He earns 48 experience points, levels up to 7. Not bad for a counterattack, although his stuff only goes up by 4, which is terrible. Just the worst. Here comes Rick, javelining the Harpy Queen for 15 damage. He earns 14 experience and levels up to 7. 2 HP, 1 attack, 2 defense, agility up by 1. So that's a gain of 6, which is at least standard. At least standard. Well, let's check out our new summon, shall we? Probably won't do enough damage to kill her. Tyron summons Neptune, a badass fishman that makes it rain. Deals 30 damage. Not quite enough to kill her, but enough to really hurt her. Really make her reconsider running up and attacking a full group of enemies. Jaha moves in to take her from the rear. Deals 24 damage and defeats the Harpy Queen. He levels up to 11. HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 2, a gain of 7. Vlad the Bunny says, "Here's your crown, your majesty." So true. All right, let's have a look here. So we got these two goons coming around the side of this house to come find us. Oh, excuse me. I guess we'll move Slade on over. Orc Lord runs in to attack Jaha.
17 damage. Jaha is unfazed. Move Ziggy in to beat down this orc. Deals 19 damage. Gains 12 experience and levels up to 12. HP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 2. Agility up by 1. A gain of 6. Peter will move in and attack the Orc Lord as well. Dealing 26 damage. Peter gets a second attack to finish it off. 28 damage. Orc Lord was defeated. 43 experience. Pretty good, Peter. Pretty good. Strong Phoenix if ever there was one. Chester is basically dead on his feet, so we're going to pull him back and let Sarah work her healing arts. An awfully revealing healing kick. 42 hit points, not bad. He can go back to combat next turn. She earns 16 experience points for doing such a good heal. Master Monk comes in, goes for blast on my group. Oh, dispel. Interesting. Spell has no effect on Ziggy. Spell has no effect on Jaha. Spell has no effect on Slade. Spell has no effect on Gerald. Great job, man. You really showed me. There will be no bard singing songs about you, Master Monk. In fact, since we're doing ridiculous cocky things, let's cast Death Soul on you. D-Soul, I should say. Ah, it has no effect on Master Monk. Oh well. D-Soul basically works as an instant kill spell. Although I don't know if it works better if they're hurt. Oh. Master Monk dodges Ziggy's attack. Slade moves in to help. Deals 20 damage. Slade gets a second attack for 23. 36 experience. Slade levels up to 12. HP up by 2. MP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 2. Agility up by 1. A gain of 8. Rick moves in to probably kill this Master Monk. Bang. Master Monk was defeated. 12 damage. Rick earns 49 experience points, but does not level up. I can't help but notice these guys are still over there not doing anything. Like, should I be sending guys over to deal with them? What is their intent exactly? Keep those characters over there for the Sarah Clinic. Brass Gunner does not need the Sarah Clinic. Oh, that was dumb. I do that a lot. I skip her turn, her action, a lot. It's an odd mistake to keep making. Ooh, a devil soldier. I didn't notice they had that. Ooh, a devil soldier. Ooh. I hope I don't have to go and kill those two jokers in the back. Geralt, so far, not dead. It's a shining farce miracle. Oh, beg your pardon, gang. Okay, the Orc Lord wanders up to hit Ziggy in the face. He deals 20 damage. Oh, Master Monk goes in to do another 15 damage on Ziggy. Ziggy is definitely hurt now. Sarah, time to do some work. She lobs a heal 3 out on Jaha. He recovers 19 hit points and levels up to 10. No, it doesn't level up to 10. That would be too good. Too good. It's an intimidating little pack of new monsters. Down to the south. Slade's going to go in and start hitting this orc. Orc has 13 magic points. I wonder what it can cast. 25 damage is what he deals. Ziggy should retreat, but instead will beat the orc down. A critical hit for 28 damage. He earns 32 experience and allows everyone to now focus their attacks on this master monk. Starting with Kazan. He drops 15 damage worth of meteors onto that poor sop's head. May takes a step to the east and shoots the guy for 18 more. She earns 11 experience points. May becomes level 13. Gerald jumps on the guy for 17 damage. He earns 49 experience points and doesn't level up. It's too bad. Dark Knight runs up to attack Slade and deals 27 damage. Impressive. Time to make it rain on this CSer. Neptune appears. Deals 35 damage to the Dark Knight. 36 experience points. Tywin up to level 9. 2 and 2 and 2 and 1 for a gain of 7. Peter flaps his mighty wings and deals 20 damage. Dark Knight was defeated. Peter becomes level 13, HP up by 2, attack up by 2, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. A mighty, imposing phoenix. Sarah's going to kick out her last heal on Ziggy. It won't even be enough to heal him to full, I don't think. Oh, just enough. Vlad the Bunny says, Neptune is awesome. Do you get Zeus or Hades? Oh, that would be telling, my friend. But neither. I'm not a jerk. Oh, no. Harpy Queen one-shots Kazan for 45 damage. Kazan is exhausted. Oh, Kazan. It's tempting, actually, to replace Taya with Kazan, now that I'm being perfectly thinky about it. But enough of that right now. The last summon that you get is Atlas, if I'm not mistaken. The summons are a neat, but feel like they're kind of a last-minute addition to the lineup. Jihad does 26 damage and defeats the Harpy Queen. Gains 44 experience, but doesn't level up. We're just going to land Peter in this fountain, which is the ultimate FU to the enemy. Dark Knight and Orc Lord finally figuring out that being over there was maybe not the best tactical setup. They're still going through the motions of coming after us. So Sarah's going to be pure melee for the rest of this fight, which is kind of interesting. Oh. Harpy Queen goes in for the freeze 2 on Ziggy and Chester. She deals 14 damage and 15 damage, respectively. Oh, Tywin decides to do nothing. It's Tyrin, I should say. Ziggy attacks the Harpy Queen for 29 damage. Rick moves into diagonaler. Critical hit for 21 damage. He earns 19 experience points. The Orc Lord and Dark Knight very slowly move into the fight. Chester, desperate for a kill, throws his spear and takes the Harpy Queen out. A critical hit for 21 damage. Good job, Chester. You experienced sponge. Find yourself. Being a little cavalier there with Slade, who is down to less than half health. But I'd kind of like to put this fight away quickly so I can go for a quick old Toby break before we go on to our final battle for the stream. That's right, folks. Unless Ziggy gets taken out here, we're probably going to make the full 4 fights and even let our streamer have a quick Toby break. Oh, man, look at this. The Necromancer. Mighty with his freeze 3. Bang. Huge snowflakes hitting Peter for 19 damage. Oh, I didn't even realize that Harpy Queen was there. Thankfully, she's only going to attack Tyron. Unthankfully, she's almost going to kill him. Devil Soldier does nothing. Jaha moves into position to do nothing. Slade, likewise. We're going to take down this Harpy Queen quick. Rick throws a spear and deals 23 damage. 22, my bad, on a critical hit. He earns 20 experience points. Peter goes in to melee the Necromancer. He does 28 damage, which is not insignificant at all. We're going to send in good old Geralt to do a little hugzo. 17 damage, 18 experience to Geralt. So the downside to summons is if you spread out their damage, they do less damage per unit. So the Devil Soldier and the Bishop aren't going to take much damage here, but this should put down the other guy, the Necromancer. Damaged by 11, Necromancer was defeated. Tyron gains 49 experience points. Poof. May takes a shot at the Harpy Queen. She deals 30 damage, not quite enough to put it down. What oafs running around so slow up there. Ziggy attacks the Dark Bishop for 23 and gets a second attack in to take him out. A stunning total of 45 damage. Dark Bishop is defeated. Elric is going to do the final honors on the Harpy Queen down here. 26 damage, Harpy Queen was defeated. Elric gains a full 50 experience points, which I think is the most you can get. Though I could be wrong. Anyway, things are looking pretty good. Chester throws a spear at the Devil Soldier for only 6 damage. Sarah would melee him, but can't. Oh. Tyron gets taken down. 35 damage. It's way too much. Way, way, way too much. But that's okay. Slade runs in to do half of his remaining life with a critical hit. And I'm sure somebody else will take him out in a second. Meanwhile, to the extreme north, the Dark Knight and Orc Lord talk about their feelings and other problems that they've been having. 15 damage. 7 left on this soldier. We're going to hope Geralt can seal the deal here. 12 damage. Devil Soldier was defeated. Geralt gains 49 experience. Becomes level 9. HP up by 2. Attack up by 3. Defense up by 2. Agility up by 1. That certainly makes me want to eat crow on saying he might leave the party. Well, it looks like those two guys at the north were completely useless. Killing the Devil Soldier has ended the combat. So we're going to take a quick visit to the inn. And by inn, I mean church, which is way different. Who did we lose in that fight? Kazan and Tyron. And is that it?
That might be it. Yeah, it might be it. Do I have another desire? Well, we're going to save, but we're not going to quit. The light allows me to resume my adventure, will I? Yes. Be careful, the light is always on your side. Then why do I have to be careful? The light's on my side, bro. Okay, streamers, we're going to just take a quick little break. Enjoy some Toby and whatnot. If you're enjoying this and are new to the stream, please feel free to throw me a follow. I promise I'll keep trying to entertain you. I will be back in about 10 or so minutes. Maybe? Ish. And then we'll do one more combat. And then it's time for me to go to work. Anyway, I'll be right back.
And we're back. Thanks for sticking around, those that did. Not much to do left here this evening, but we are going to push on to Moon. No idea how to properly pronounce that town name. Oh, wow. I don't even make it there.
I heard about you from Gasp. He's ordered me to take out some of your people. But it's not enough. This is the end of your resistance. Kill them. Kill them all.
We're not even going to make it to Moon, because we're going to have to stop after this battle. So, what have we got that's new here? This actually looks like it's going to have a lot of moving pieces. Oh. It includes Jar. Interestingly enough, Jar has a portrait. So, you know, might be something to Jar. But in terms of new enemies, we have a Cerberus, and we have Pegasus Knights aplenty. So those are going to be flying knights. I bet they won't have crappy attacks like Chester. Rather, they will probably pack quite the punch. So let's see what we got here. Here we are lining up. Perhaps not our best choice of formation. But what of it? So it seemed like the archer was calling the shots in that little exchange, so it's possible that if I take out the archer, I will defeat the rest of the forces we find herein, but who knows, right? Oh, Pegasus Knight coming for Geralt. 30 damage. Ouch. Gonna have to start being real careful. Oh, Chester's getting hit by this devil soldier. He deals 33 damage to the chest man. Tyrant is going to cast Neptune on this Pegasus Knight. Oh, I didn't get a drink. Well, now I have something to look forward to after stream. Certainly not my work night. Pegasus Knight gets damaged by 31. Cerberus coming around to finish off Chester. Belched out flames. Ouch. 17 damage. Chester lives. But for how long? Cerberus's, man. No joke. Cerberus is probably resist blaze, and they almost certainly will not get damaged very much by a blaze 3 anyway. So I'm going to skip that and hit this Pegasus Knight and bring it within killing range. Kazan levels up to 7. He gains some stuff. It looks like only a gain of about 5. That's too bad. Slade, on the other hand, will run up and start wailing on this Cerberus. He deals 20 damage, earns 19 experience points. Ziggy... Well, Ziggy's also going to fight the Cerberus. He only deals 18 damage. No one equipped that critical sword, huh? That was not maybe my smartest moment. We're actually going to play it safe and have May take out this Pegasus Knight. She deals 31 damage to it. Pegasus Knight is defeated. May earns 49 experience points, but doesn't level up. Okay, I can run Jaha up there, but should I? Well, probably not. He deals 16 damage to Devil Soldier. We're immediately going to send... I can't actually do that. I need to take care of these enemies down here. So Peter goes in to kill the Cerberus. He deals 23 damage. Earns 49 experience points. Geralt can't reach anybody. So he'll wait there for healing. Oh, I should have healed Chester as well. Chester's probably going to die here, gang. 7 damage to Devil Soldier, not very much damage. Rick deals 6 damage. Becomes level 8, HP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. Sarah is going to cast a meaty heal 3 on Chester, bringing him over 40 hit points, I believe. Yes. So he will not fall like a feather the next time he's hit. Elric will take a shot at the soldier. He gets 10 damage dealt to him. Elric became level 10. HP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 3, agility up by 1. It's a pretty spooky looking group leading that enemy. Oh, flames getting belched all over May. She takes 17 damage. Devil Soldier goes for Kazan, because of course. One-shots him. Kazan's exhausted. Oh, Kazan. Tyron casting Neptune on the the two enemies that are currently on our north flank. They deal about... Oh, Cerberus took a boosted damage. Tyrant increased to level 10, HP up by 2, MP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 2, for a total of 9? That's pretty good. I'm happy with a 9 increase. Very happy indeed. Rick throws a spear to deal 7 damage to Devil Soldier. Devil Soldier attacks Chester. Oh, pummeling him for 35 damage. Devil Soldier. Slade will hit him for 16 and gets a second attack to do another 17. Devil Soldier was defeated. Slade becomes level 13, HP up by 2, MP up by 2, attack up by 1, defense up by 1, agility up by 2. Geralt goes in for a tag on the Cerberus. Deals 20 damage, earns 19 experience. Jaha gets a critical hit on Devil Soldier for 20. Jaha becomes level 12, HP up by 2, attack up by 2, defense up by 2, agility up by 2. That was an 8 gain, and I liked it a lot. May pulling back, taking pot shots at Cerberus. Bang, 21 damage. Cerberus is defeated. May earns 49 experience, becomes level 14. Still the strongest on the Farce, somehow. Probably because I keep feeding her kills. We're going to cast Bolt 2 on this friggin' Devil Soldier. No, that's too much. Just Bolt 1. I didn't even realize Ziggy could cast Bolt 2 yet. Bolt 1, here we go. Zap, zap, zap. He gets damaged by 14. Devil Soldier is defeated. 49 experience. Ziggy becomes level 13. HP up by 2. Attack up by 1. Defense up by 2. Agility up by 1. Poof. So I think at this time all we have left are these two Pegasus Knights that are kind of threatening to join this main group, and then the main group. Oh no. We got Jar and this Master Monk over here. Chester's pretty hurt, so I guess we'll full heal him again. There's other people on the team that are pretty hurt as well, but whatever. It's a lot of experience for Sarah to heal a full heal 3. Chester recovers 37 hit points. Sarah earns 15 experience points and becomes level 9. HP up by 2, MP up by 1, attack up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 2. Slow increased to level 2. Pretty good gain. I think that's another 9 gain. I mean, it's kind of cheating when they have MP because they can naturally gain more that way than non-MP characters, but it's my system, and we're going to go with it. So we've lost a couple guys in this fight. Kazan. Somebody else. No, it's just Kazan. It's always just Kazan. Geralt is almost down, so we're going to save him for Sarah. May is going to just suck it up like a boss. Keep fighting that good fight. We've lost a lot of experience tonight, actually, because of stuff like Zalbard running right up and attacking us. Like, that was ridiculous. Whoop. Sarah's healing kicks. Recover 30 hit points on Geralt. And he's a happy werewolf. Generally speaking, I prefer to take out all the ads first for the most experience per battle. But, like, if Zalbard just goes on you like that, you don't really have a choice. You have to kind of just fight him to death before he overwhelms you. Because he will overwhelm you. He gets twice the turns. He gets a lot of MP and Bolt 2. Like, it's not going to be fun for anybody. I promise. Okay, moving our units up ever so slightly. Don't really want to invite too much trouble. Oh. Oh, what'll we give this guy's voice? I'm tired of this. I can no longer fight for devils.
Jaro, what?
Didn't you hear me? Hey, Grand Seal guys, I'm on your side from now on, okay? Jaro. I thought his name was Jar. All right. Oh, look at that. He's just going right after the Master Monk. Proving his loyalty. Jaro does 16 damage to the Master Monk. Don't get too excited. Move Slate in to keep doing damage to that stupid monk. He deals 20. And then we'll have Rick, our Pegasus Knight, finish him off. Boom. 49 experience. A good job, Rick. Not sure if anyone needs healing right now. I guess Chester probably could have used a little. Alright, we're about to start engaging this main group. I don't know if... Well, the Pegasus Knights are threatening to come over. Okay, it's on. It's on. Here we go. Neptune 1. $33 damage to Pegasus Knight, 25 experience to Tyron. Peter getting hit by Devil Knight for 29. Slade can't quite reach. Nor can Rick. Jaha moves up to hit the Devil Soldier, dealing 19 damage. He earns 12 experience points. We'll move May there to take a shot. I should be shooting the Pegasus Knight. I don't know what I'm doing this for. Critical hit, 23 damage to the Devil Soldier. Gerald can't reach either enemy. Ziggy goes in on the Pegasus Knight. Bang. 25 damage. But not enough to take it down. Peter attacks the Devil Soldier and will hopefully take it out. Damaged by 22. Devil Soldier was defeated. Peter earned 41 experience and levels up to 14. HP up by 3, attack up by 3, defense up by 3, agility up by 1. For a gain of 10. The Sickness. Elric taking down the Pegasus Knight. Poof. Chester's going to run up and throw a spear at this doggo. He deals 12 damage. I have a feeling that the Knights did not get upgraded weapons. Cerberus deals 22 damage. Or rather, it gets 22 damage dealt to it. The Master Monk quizzically decides not to help it. And instead, it goes in to back up other enemies. But I'm getting freeze 3'd, double freeze 3'd. So Sarah and Chester both might go here. Or maybe it's not enough damage. Sarah gets hit by 20. Chester gets hit by 23, which is enough to take him out. Poof. Cerberus attacks and takes out Sarah. 48 damage. That would have one-shotted her if she'd been at full health even. So it would seem you should be happy when they belch out flames. Jaha moves in and takes it out. 23 damage. Cerberus is defeated. He earns 49 experience points. Now we'll start punishing these necromancers. Slade does 22 damage. Geralt cannot reach them. But Sarah can. She fires a shot and deals 19 damage. That necromancer's looking pretty hurt. The Bowmaster moves in to shoot Slade. Ooh, he takes 28 damage. Peter's going to move in and kill this necromancer off. He deals 28, but only needed to do 6. He earns 48 experience points. Poof. Rick flies up and throws a spear, doing 13 damage. He gains 13 experience points. That seems fair. Elric shoots a shell at the necromancer and deals 14 damage. We're playing with fire now because we don't want it getting another turn and catching us in an AoE attack. Master Monk is casting Heal 3, which completely heals the necromancer. See, now we might be in trouble here. Oh, he decides to melee Slade for 19 damage. Interesting. The Pegasus Knight moves in and attacks Peter, but misses. That's some luck right there. The other Pegasus Knight flies over and is probably going to KO May. Yep. 33 damage. May is exhausted. Our flank. Everybody's at full health, so we're going to have Geralt attack this Pegasus Knight. This is our biggest deal right now. 24 damage. Jaro moving in to help. He deals 25 damage to the Pegasus Knight. Oh, Slade is going to get killed here probably. Yep. 26 damage. Slade is exhausted. Absolute chaos here. Jihad deals 21 damage to the necromancer. Rick moves back and deals 14 more. Neptune casts Rain all over that Pegasus Knight. 49 damage. Poof. Okay, so the eternal question. Do we want to run Ziggy in and actually, like, fight with him? Or are we afraid that he's going to get killed? So, no, we don't want to do that. But his damage might be crucial right now. How many guys do we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of our guys are left. Plus Jaro, who we can't control. versus 4 of theirs. And if Ziggy can move... I wish I could see what the order was of attacks. You have to figure they're all going to attack Ziggy. Oh well, whatever. Necromancer got damaged by 20. Necromancer was defeated. Ziggy earned 48 experience points. Et le pouf. Peter goes in to attack the Master Monk. He deals 24 damage. Peter earns 5 experience points. Elric goes into the woods and lobs a shell at the Pegasus Knight for 29 damage. He earns 22 experience points. The Master Monk decides to heal itself, which I kind of hoped it would. He recovers 24 hit points. Pegasus Knight goes after Peter, deals 22 damage, but doesn't take him out. Master Monk gets hit by Ziggy for 19. Jero moves up to attack the Pegasus Knight. What I'd like to do is box this archer in so he can't hit anybody. Rick does 5 damage to the Bowmaster. We really need to get new weapons for our knights. Jaha moves in to do a critical hit of 19 damage on the Bowmaster. He becomes level 13. Attack up by 2. Attack up, or defense up by 1. He gets stats. All you need to know is he gets stats. Peter attacks the Pegasus Knight for 34 damage and defeats him, gains 46 experience and levels up to 15, HP up by 3, attack up by 2, defense up by 2, agility up by 1. Phoenix is a beast. Don't want to move him up too much. Oh, so long, Peter. Peter gets hit for 32. Peter is exhausted. But don't lose hope, gang. He'll be back. And it won't cost me any money, unlike the other half of my team that died. Elric becomes level 11. Master Monk is going to heal the Bowmaster this time, which is just fine because we have him surrounded. Jaro goes after the Master Monk. Good job, Jaro. He earns 40 experience. Poof. And now we just have to beat up the Bowmaster. That was a little tough and touch and go, that fight. I'm not going to lie. There were definitely moments where I thought I was in trouble. Oh. Bowmaster is not completely without targets. He deals 34 damage to Elric. We're going to move Rick back. He's going to throw a spear and deal 5 damage. He earns 5 experience points. Same as it ever was. Ziggy, swinging his sword, deals 12 damage to the Bowmaster. Elric's going to get out of dodge. And Tyron is going to go in for a Neptune finish.
Neptune finish!
Oh, my apologies. That says Neptune. In case you don't want to get sued by the people who are in Greek mythology. HP up by 1, FP up by 2, something up by 1, defense up by 2, agility up by 1.
I can't believe it. You might have been killed by the devils. Indeed. Why did you change your mind?
I'm Jaro from Gallum. I was waiting for the chance to escape from them. I can't stand their wicked ways.
I don't know if that was his voice before. Sometimes these voices come up on the fly, and like a lot of them I never have to see again. Vale says, how's Shining Force treating you? Pretty good, man. Just finished my last fight of the night. I have to go to work now, which is kind of a drag.
You have the same opinion of them as we do.
Please let me join you. I'd be a great help to you. You need a professional soldier like me.
Oh, we welcome you. But he was on the other side just a minute ago. I don't care, Peter. He's seen the error of his ways. Ziggy, don't you want Jarrah to join our farce?
Yep. Jarrah the Pignet has joined the Force. And you know what? Jarrah the Pignet might just replace Chester.
Oh, thank you. I'll try to do my best.
Awesome. Awesome all around. Vale asks, I think I forgot to ask on Tuesday if you had the chance to check out Twig. And have a good night at work. Hope you do. I only checked out like the first entry. I think I told you at D&D this week. But I did check out the first entry, and I really liked it. And I wasn't sure if I would read it on stream, but I certainly wanted to read more of it, and that I have not done yet. But I've started to get less busy, so that can maybe actually happen soon. Although, I haven't been streaming nearly enough. Okay, so we're going to flush a bunch of our gold down the toilet here to revive a bunch of our folks. And we're going to save, because I don't want to make any decisions right now about the lineup or roster of the Force. Although I really do feel like Chester's probably good to get replaced by Jarrah. Seems likely, gang. Oh, so much money in revive costs. Vale says, gotcha, and very cool. I will say, Twig is outstanding. Pact is very good. Worm is my favorite thing ever. Reason I suggest Twig is first because... Continued. Oh, he did that himself.
May I record your adventure now?
Yes. I will let him continue.
The light allows you to resume your adventure. Will you continue your adventure? Then take a rest before you continue.
That's it for today? Yes, you'd better take a rest now. Come back again.
Shining Force 2. Vale says, Worm is his first serial, Twig is his third. Twig is a strong from the first word to the last. Worm, it takes him a few chapters to find his way. It is the first thing he ever wrote publicly. Well, the opening grabber scene was quite good with the, well, I forget what they called him now, but the man who made the monster, basically, and his fate. But I have to say, the gritty realism of it makes me sort of feel like it's inevitable that one of those children they've described in that opening chapter, or maybe even more than one of them, might perish. And that's going to be some sad business. Which isn't to say I can't handle it, because I can. But that is something I noted and kind of was like, ah, about. Snake Charmer, that's right, says Vale. Vale says, a few friends of mine have suggested Worm 2 stopped at the intro, which made me sad. Well, I think then it is smart to pick something that's a little more refined to try and introduce somebody to that kind of writer on. It's definitely... He definitely creates a very interesting world that I'm so far kind of intrigued to go and revisit. However, my friend, I've got to get going. I think I hear my wife is home. She'll want to spend my last 40 minutes at home with me. And who am I to say no? I love the lady. As for the rest of you, I hope that you'll come back and check out my stream another time. We do Baldur's Gate every week from Tuesdays at 6 to 10. Should be especially fun this week because I think we're going to the Underdark. We'll see. I'm Son of Stapes, and it's been my pleasure.